Hi guys, what is going on? Today's video is going to be all about what we're going to be doing as we approach the Paragon 1000. We know it's going to be coming up in a very short period of time. The server Paragon will reach 1000. I believe it's like the 25th of August, so it seems like a very long way away, but I think a lot of us will be reaching that point over the next 2 weeks where we will be able to breach the Paragon 1000 because simply we've been able to push above the server Paragon. You can see in game currently that I am sitting 15 levels above server Paragon and 5% experience rewards. So this is all going to be about what to do, what to save, and how to get to Paragon 1000 early so you can start equipping all of your Inferno 8 gear. Now this guide will be universal because for any Paragon level we have that milestone is reaching. So when we reach 1100, this will work the same. 1200, it will work the same. You should be doing this each and every time we get to this point in the Paragon kind of levels, because then you will have that advantage over a lot of other players because you'll be able to bump yourself up and get that extra bit of experience to start using that and progress into the next tier difficulty much quicker. So guys, what are we going to be talking about then? First of all, I think the main one you should be saving at this point now, and I do this all of the time, it's just I've got it into common practice, is to save your battle pass points every single week for the entire battle pass as it's going. So I always save my 2400, this 2400 points, I save these up every single week for 4 weeks until the end of the 25 days, however long it goes on for. And then I use them all on that last week. On that Monday, the last week that I know the battle pass is going to end, I will just go and spend all of my points to gain the most experience from all of the points. And it's actually kept me ahead of everyone else a lot of the time. It's very rare that I drop down below most other players. So I definitely recommend doing that, and doing that now going forward until you're able to push yourself closer to that 1000. Now there is other things you can do if you don't have enough points, and we're going to go into that straight away. But I think the ideal time that you're going to be able to spend your points depending on what level you are in the game. So currently, as I mentioned, I am 15 levels above. So when it resets this Monday, it's actually going to mean on the 4th of August, which you're going to be watching this on the 5th of August. So at yesterday's date, the Paragon level goes up to 970, the server Paragon. And I think if I get 15 levels above that, I'm going to be at what, 985. So I'm still going to be able to get enough levels above. So I think on the coming Monday, the 11th of August, I will easily be able to surpass, if not over the weekend before the Monday, the 1000 Paragon, because there is other things that I can do to breach that. So it's going to be a debate whether I actually use my points on the week commencing the 4th of August, or if I end up using them on a week commencing the 11th of August. Now you have to determine that for yourself, because it all depends on how many levels you are above the Paragon, or the server Paragon level already. But remember, do not click them. The only ones you should be clicking are the quests. You can collect these because these will refresh, and these just give you that little bump in XP, because you want to be collecting these at all times. When you book these, collect them because they refresh. These ones, just save. So other than that, what else can you save? At the moment, obviously, I'm immortal. I've got, we do get immortal things where you have XP that you can collect, just like you do when it comes to shadows, when you do the assembly. I would save all of those things. When you're doing assembly, when you're doing shadow war, save them all. If it's got experience in the reward, save it, no matter what it is. As you can see here, this is Tower Wars. So towers have just reset. So tower rewards, I've got 1.1 million here, 1.1 million here, and 1.1 million here. So 3.3 million. We know if we go and check the experience board, they only needs 3.5 million to level up. So if I make sure that I use that when I've got over 100 experience gain, I know that I'm going to be getting near enough a level of experience. And that's what you need to be looking at every single time. So remember, you've got shadow rewards when it comes to shadow wars and assemblies, and then if you're immortal, save anything that also has XP in the rewards. Remember towers, save them rewards until you're closer to you can get to 1000. The next thing you really want to be thinking about is raids. So our raids, we know now if you've unlocked I8, you should have completed all of your I7 ones. But if you have unlocked I8 already, then you should be able to now do these ones. And as you can see, the first raid boss, the actual CR was dropped down to 49215. So a lot of people now will be able to do this. And again, for the second one, still under 50. And the third one, still under 50. The fourth one may be a struggle, but if you do know someone that can boost you through these two as well, if there's a whale that is above these CRs, then you can get a full boost through I8. Now, these will give you like 2 million experience per kill. So here, if I just did the first 3, that's 2 for 6 million. That's a massive amount of experience to gain. And maybe even 8 million if I can find a whale to take me through on the fourth boss. So massive amounts of experience that you need to be utilizing to make this next milestone. As well as Gauntlet. Gauntlet 1, most people can now do it. It was dropped down to 48,690. This one is going to give you a tremendous amount of experience. So save that until you know you can breach. I don't think we're going to be able to push this one yet because it is still 52,905. So that one is probably a little bit high to get people to be able to boost you through. But I think most people will be able to get boosted, or if not, do Gauntlet 1. So guys, they are the main things that you really want to be focusing on. Saving the experience, so you can use them in a way that will boost you above the Paragon level that you need to be to start equipping them I8 pieces of gear, and you'll then be able to go through and actually farm the I8 dungeons, and already then have the advantage of being able to equip all your gear that you may have already collected. There's so many advantages to doing it this way. You get that little bit of a boost above everyone else, especially the people that don't know to utilize this sort of way of leveling. But this is what all of us do that are very experienced in the game when it comes to not just Diablo Immortal, but any ARPG. When you're going to be breaching a milestone, you save stuff and then you breach that milestone. And then you continually do the same thing every time you get to the next milestone. So with Diablo Immortal, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you're going to be getting to 1100. Before 1100, do the same. 1200. Before you hit 1200, do the same. It's always the best way of leveling to get you that best kick up into the next bracket. So guys, if you have any questions about that, about other things that you can save XP from, then put them in the comments. I will be bringing more Necromancer content now. As you can see, I am back to Necromancer, so we're definitely going to be looking at builds. We are going to be having new essences come, so look out for those. We will be talking about them as soon as we get the information on them. I would expect the patch notes to be out any day, really, because we are getting very close. I know the essence vendor here, they did show up saying new essences would possibly be available on the 13th of August. So it's not too far away. So getting to this new Paragon level means you'll be able to then use them new essences, collect them new essences. So there's more reasons to be able to do this sort of tactic when it comes to saving XP. Like I just said, any questions, throw them in the comments down below. If you like the content I bring, subscribe to the channel, like the video, become a member. We have got a members only section in the Discord now, so come and jump into the Discord. Plenty of stuff goes on there. Even if you're not a member, people will help you with your builds, help you with anything in the game. Bunch of friendly people. But guys, until next time, we will see you in the next one. Cheers.